Okay, so this update is a little overdue. I have been doing a bit of work on the shed here and there. A bit's been done, probably a bit since our last update, so I'll just walk you through all the bits and pieces that I've been working on and what I plan to get done over the next, well, I'm hoping to be done, 1 month might be a bit optimistic. Definitely, well, I'm definitely planning on being done before year's end. So anyway, I'll show you what I've been working on and yeah, what's happening. So this colossal mess right here, these are some of my tools, and yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the backside just having them all over the place. They're sort of just getting shuffled around as we're working on things. There's kind of like drills and stuff laying everywhere. There's the rest of the insulation bats to go in the walls, so that's just R2, but that'll be really good for the shed. Wasn't going to do insulation initially, but I thought it's not a huge cost, it's not a big effort to throw it in. You can see it's in the walls here. So the walls are pretty much done. This giant pile here is R4 stuff for the ceiling. We've got a pretty big ceiling cavity because of those 200mm purlins, so I thought we might as well just fill them up, stop this becoming a big oven in summer, or at least delaying the point in time at which it becomes an oven. But yeah, this stuff here, oh, we're not going to be able to see that actually. Actually, this may be a bit slow motion, but that's the best I can do. Is it going to focus? Probably can't see very well. Yeah, this stuff here, this earth wool's awesome. Doesn't make you itchy. Still wear a mask and stuff when you're installing it, but yeah, much better to work with than the usual crap. I'll just change the shutter speed. There we go, back up. There's some plywood for the shelves. I'm going to cover this wall here in MDF and paint it. I'll actually show you. I've done the other side, so let's just head over here. Okay, so I'll talk about this first. So this plywood piece here, I'm going to be hanging all my tools on that. So that's going to be my tool wall. So that'll be good, and then I've created like a meter high bench the whole way along here, which I'll show you in a second, but that's just a sort of a workbench. And then underneath we can put shelves or whatever. I'm not 100% sure what I'll do there yet. I'm leaving my options open. The MDF underneath will be painted. The bit up the top here will be stained, so will the bench. And then up the top I'll have MDF with a shelf with work lights along that, so I can just light up the work area really well. And then there'll be power points. I've run wires. Power points will be all along here, and then your lights at the top, and there'll be a switch here for the lights. So that's done. We've also got around here, I've made a separate storage area, and we've got a separate set of lights. Echo, so there's 4 down lights in here. I haven't actually set them all to the same color yet, but anyway. Whoop, nearly fell over. So there'll be a row of 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously you'll have the ground as well, of shelves, and they'll be 600mm deep. So yeah, good amount of shelving there. That's about 6.5 meters long, this wall. Then the God, I'm standing on more stuff. Then the 9-meter wall there, that'll be more shelves. Again, 600mm deep. And we better put like computer cases and stuff up on sort of that nook there. So that'll be good. I'll be able to clear out my office in the house and yeah, store cases for later use. We'll have carpet tiles on the floor at the moment. We're just dropping paint and whatever. But yeah, so that's the storage area. So that's about 2 meters by 9. And there'll be, I think about 70 odd meters worth of shelving. Can't recall exactly. And then this is my new workbench. It's just pine, nothing too fancy. But I'm very happy with the finish on it. It's extremely smooth the whole way along. Really pleased with how this came out. The joins, you can't even feel them. Let's just focus there. Yeah, they're really, really nice and smooth. So quite happy with that. Got a little bit of an architrave piece here, and then yeah, the tools go on the plywood. And then yeah, I've mostly made it out of steel. You can see the steel beam running under there, which makes it nice and straight, nice and strong. And then a couple of cross pieces, and then of course we've got the steel legs here. So yeah, you're not going to break that bench anytime soon. Something I worked out I really needed, which kind of surprising I didn't have one to this point, was a nail gun. So I've got you know, all the metalworking tools, so your plasma cutter, welder. I've got heaps of woodworking tools, all the saws and things you might need. But yeah, didn't have a nail gun, and haven't really felt like I've needed one. I like to usually use screws. They just seem to hold things together better, more permanently, but obviously nail guns are fast. And when I was fixing the MDF that you saw in the storage area to the roof, doing that, well, I didn't want to screw the MDF. I wanted to nail that because, for reasons I won't go into. But anyway, nailing above your head with the sheet over your head is very difficult. I did one, it took way too long and I hated it. So I thought, that's it, I'm gonna go buy a nail gun. So I've obviously got the DeWalt 18 volt range, or I think it's 20 volt max for the US guys because bigger numbers over there and whatnot. Anyway, it's the 18 volt range is what I have. You can also get air compressed tools, obviously, air compressed nailers, and they're much cheaper. But I've got a good little air compressor, but I didn't really want to have the hose and all that when I'm going up the ladders. And I thought, nah, I'll just get the battery operated one. It was about 5 times more expensive, but yeah, it's well worth it. So this is the 16 gauge battery operated nailer, and it's just awesome. Super easy. It's pretty light actually. It's quite a big looking tool, but yeah, it's not super heavy or anything like that. It is brushless and just really quick and easy to use. So you just press it up, pull the trigger, and can we see that on camera? Where is it? There it is. Fires a nail through. So just as you'd expect a nail gun to do. But yeah, it works really well. I got the kit, so I got the framing nailing gun as well. I haven't used that one yet because I've done all my framing. I screwed that. But anyway, I don't mean I screwed the job up. I put screws into it for you smarties in the comments. And I've just got another tool as well, and that one's been justified as my birthday present because it is my birthday this month. So I got myself a new planer. I'll actually take the camera off the tripod. I'll go show you that now. So the other tool I got is in here, and we'll just open that up. And it is a planer. So I got the full kit because it had a redemption. I got a really cool orbital sander with it, and I got a couple of extra batteries, a charger, so it worked out to be pretty good value. But there's a quick look at the tool, and yeah, now I can plane things back and make them all nice. So, and again, that's cordless, so that's nice and handy. So yeah, got that for my birthday. Pretty exciting stuff. I'm very chuffed with it. Oh, and I also got another nail gun in the nail gun kit. So this is the big framing gun. So I don't really have a use for that right now because I've done all my framing for the shed, but before long I'll be building something else, no doubt, and then I'll get to test this bad boy out. Anyway, that's that. So that's where I'm at with the shed. It's going along pretty well. Bit of a slow process, but we are getting there. Unfortunately, I haven't really filmed any of the process as I'm doing it. I've thought about doing it a few times, but just getting the camera, setting up for every shot and all that, it's just, yeah, it's too much work. It takes the fun out of it. And I do enough filming for my regular job, so when I'm sort of doing this stuff, I don't really want to be doing a whole lot of filming. So that's why I haven't done that. I'll try to if there's, you know, if there's something that's easy to do, but a lot of it, yeah. What was that? I don't know what that was. Yeah, anyway, so that's why I haven't done that. So sorry for you guys who want to see things going together as they happen, but yeah, if I was doing like a woodworking or a building channel, I'd do that, but this is just a side thing, so I'm just sort of showing you guys what I'm up to when I'm not sitting at the computer benchmarking and making tech content. Anyway, that is going to do it for this little shed vlog update. Sorry it took so long.